It's not enough to have lived. We should be determined to live for something. Winston S. Churchill. So my life, I want to live with intention and purpose. Getting up in the morning and hearing the birds chirping, wandering through my garden, and just doing life at home, being intentional with my family and enjoying my slow and purposeful life is what I love doing. The routines and habits I have formed in my life, and especially for my morning, have really been an asset for me. Making sure to eat breakfast as a family is something I love, and then just doing some things to spur on the day, like enjoying a diffuser, turning some music on so that the kids and I can just enjoy some worship music, and getting the dishes cleaned up after a sip of coffee is just some parts of my life that they may seem mundane, but they are part of the habits and routines and the purpose that I have in life. Truly, my biggest purpose in life is to follow Christ, but there are purposes of caring for the home, caring for the family. And today I've got the bread going. I'm doing a little bit of cleaning, going to wash my curtains in my kitchen because we've had the windows open so much that they just get dirty and gross. So just living with intention and caring for my home and feeding my family with some homemade bread. Now it's time to care for the outside space and be purposeful in getting outdoors. It's so much easier to get outdoors when the sun is shining and the weather is nice. Cleaning up after a windy day the day before and just getting some of the stuff that's blown around while the girls play in the dirt in a pot around me, and just noticing the little things of what they do, giving them some more dirt to play in is just the joy of being a homemaker. Being intentional with my outdoor space. I did a video on creating outdoor beauty. I love making my space just shine for me and what I enjoy. And that's the thing, you can make things beautiful for what you like. So I'm watering the zinnias I planted, and they are coming up. As you can see, they may be a little bit spotty, but they'll still fill in and be beautiful. So this is next to our guest cottage. So just making sure to water well when the days are warmer. Sitting down to enjoy a little snack with my 3 kids and just bonding with them through food and just enjoying their little chatter at the same time. I am cutting some branches down because they get in the way when my husband mows. So I thought, why not help him out and take care of this task while he's at work, because I'm home, the kids are playing, and I just want to help him out and serve him in that way. So I really think it's important to be intentional with our marriages and just doing a little job that he maybe was going to do that I could take care of because it would surprise him and be something that he may enjoy. And watching little girls as they run through the sprinkler because they wanted to do that because it heated up during the day. As the day progresses, the roses just keep blooming a little bit more and more. So to my home, I like to bring in the outdoor beauty, and this is one of my first bouquets cut from my own garden. I just have some catmint, some of my irises, and one other floral piece or purple flower piece. I cannot recall what it is, but if you know, let me know because I'm just blanking right now. But just again, bringing in that intentional beauty and just being intentional with my home and my space with adding little touches that bring joy. There's something about hanging fresh linens and fresh curtains back up, just knowing they're clean and ready for just blowing in the breeze. I know some may wonder, why do you stay home? Why do you think there's purpose in just being a stay-at-home mom? Well, friends, I think it's important to foster our children's character, their futures, their life, and hopefully their life with the Lord. And that is what I get to do with being home. I get to nurture my children. I get to care for the home and get to love on my husband when he comes home from work. And if that isn't a job in and of itself, I don't know what is. There are millions of things that we are doing as caregivers of our homes that take a lot of time that we don't get paid for. Since it's such a beautiful day, we had to get outside for a little stroll and enjoy all the different flowers that are blooming in other people's places, and just being purposeful in noticing and recognizing little things around and trying to spot just what God has created and make that part of our day. On to supper. So we're just having some steaks that my husband will grill. I'm just putting a rub on it, enjoying my afternoon iced latte, and also just being thoughtful as I prepare the meal. Well, the birds are moving, the clouds are rolling in, the wind is picking up. Husband's still grilling outside, the kiddos are still playing, and after a storm, God's sign and his purpose for us and making the bow in the sky. So thanks for coming along today, and I'm going to finish my day with cleaning up after I enjoyed stepping out, closing up the kitchen for the day. My freshly made bread is cooling on the counter. I'm going to be putting the dishes away and just making my home a place that I love. And you know what? Guess who else enjoys that? My husband. He just shows so much affection and love towards me because he appreciates all that I do, and he's very thoughtful in telling me that too. So let's be purposeful in what we do in our homes, in our jobs, in our careers, in your work that you do, because like Winston Churchill said, if we are not determined to live for something, then we don't have something to live for.